Nice.
I think you came as prepared as anybody else, and it may be more prepared. And so no, it was really good. Okay, so we don't want to make this too epically long, but tell me, just as something I could cut up. So as you did your first feature. Obviously, you've got a background in acting, theater, modeling. Any to offer some value, like what if someone's starting out, even if they're 35 and they want to get into acting, like what are some tips or advice you could maybe throw out as little pearls of wisdom from what you've learned?
Yeah. So, well, first of all, I don't want to gloss too much over it, man. I do tip my hat and thank you so much for the opportunity, of course, for having class. And I'll never forget how you did. I'll say I know we got to be quick, but there was apprehension on my part, not apprehension, disbelief, I think, because you had me as Banjo before production, and I think part of me still wasn't certain it was going to happen. And I was like, I don't know, am I really what I mean? But I remember one day you're just like, look, you're my guy, and I was like, okay, this is great. I wanted to believe it, but I didn't know, I didn't know if it was actually going to happen because,
right?
Who am I? Who's Patrick Thompson? Do you know what I mean?
Who's Matt Bilen? Nobody knows us, right?
Well, in the words of one of the co-stars, when they remember, so who's this Patrick guy? And I was like,
this Patrick guy.
I was like, I don't know, who am I? But anyway, okay, so thank you.
Yeah.
You know that. But anyway, so as far as acting and words of advice, I spent a lot of time in Hollywood acting for, I think, probably the wrong reasons. And, it was all about a goal and all about some dream or whatever. I don't even know what it was. And I can say now that that age doesn't matter as far as giving an honest performance. And that's really what it's about. So much, I'm going to argue all of stardom, star stuff, success even is out of our control, or at least to a large degree. We can do so much. If you go on my website right now, it's as professional as I can make it. And I like to think it's got integrity. Now, whether or not I'm ever going to be plucked up and all of a sudden people are going to care about what I think, and all of a sudden people are going to cast me in their films, and all of a sudden I'm going to be, Robert Pattinson, who I like, by the way, isn't really up to me. But I can control how professional I'm going to be. I can control how honest, hopefully, I could focus as much as I can on the role. I can be as real as I can. And that's all I can do. And that's all I'm going to offer that I can do. Mm-hmm. And I did a lot of work after Heaven Quest on the radio drama Unshackled, this Christian radio drama. And it was awesome. It was like going to the gym all the time because I could just focus on giving as real a performance as I could. And it was all radio. And long story short, it was just constant work and constantly being able to just give what I could. And my advice to people is to focus on being as real as you can and being as authentic as you can. And what I always do is before I work, I always pray. I pray to Jesus and I say, Lord, make this work worthy of you, because that's who I'm working for. And as a result, I will most likely be regarded as a good worker, a hard worker, a good this. Whether or not I'm a good actor, I don't know, but I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to focus as much as I can. I'm going to bring it all to the table. Everything is going to be brought to the table. Yeah. And that's all I can do. So that's my advice. If you want to increase your chances of being a star, maybe go to Hollywood. But I didn't book Heaven Quest, so I moved back to little tiny South Elgin, Illinois, and then I met Matt. And then all of a sudden my first feature happens. And then I got booked on Chicago PD. Did some work after that. And then now I'm in Atlanta, which is Hollywood Junior or Hollywood's stepbrother. I don't know, because they're getting up there neck and neck. So, so God knows what'll happen. I don't really care what'll happen. I just care that I maintain what's in my control. And so bring it all to the table, actors, and don't apologize, and just bring it all to the table and do it for the work's sake. Don't do it for pleasing somebody.
Yeah, that's good. And I think that's in what I've known of how you've worked in tiny little productions and even a bigger production. You were always in the zone, man. So I think that's true. And like you said, you can only control you. You can come prepared, you can come professional, you can handle things a certain way. And, you know, on top of that, I think you obviously have some chops. So it's not like you can't necessarily have no talent. I mean, you have to have some, but you can also hone that talent. You've worked really hard over the years to try to get better and to be better with every new performance. And that was
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
was going to ask you. I was going to ask you like what you had done since that, but I know we watched you on Chicago PD, which is pretty
yeah.
cool.
That's
I
fun.
know you've done like a radio drama, and you've done some modeling too, I think.
Yeah,
Since
yeah.
then.
My now that I'm not as skinny and edgy looking as in my youth, I guess, or something. That I do more commercial modeling, which actually pays better. Because
Yeah.
when I was doing like high fashion modeling, I was being some really cool shots and great worldwide circulated magazines, and I get paid like 125 bucks for the day. And then I do a shoot for a local hospital, and I got like a grand, and it was like for a day. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
To be honest, though, I do miss that high fashion stuff because a lot of it's very artistic, and you get some really cool shots.
Hmm.
And I love being a part of art. You know what I mean? Like I love
Right.
being a part of great art.
Hmm.
But yes, I've been doing more print, commercial print, which is help pay for necessities and stuff like that, and helped our move become possible to move to Georgia. And then PD is great, and that's a great thing about getting network gigs or whatever is you see residuals, if you get on a network show, and then so that's helped. But and Unshackled was great doing the radio show. The move as a risk we took, I can't do that anymore really, because I'm out of the state now. But we just so anyway, I have an ABC meeting in January or in June, and my wife's laughing at me. But yeah, I have a agency meeting in a couple weeks, and yeah, just gonna see what happens here. I'm just gonna
Awesome.
keep going for it. Yeah.
Cool, man. All right. Well, yeah, thanks for jumping on, and I'm happy for you guys in the move, and we love it down there. So
Hopefully, see you soon.
yeah, maybe, you never know. But
Yeah,
yeah. Anyway, well, thanks for jumping on and sharing some pearls.
yeah,
Uh,
man.
all right.